jet or something like that. So pick the business you want. There's really no difference in the amount of money you can make or anything like that. It's all about location with these. These are the same buildings. Everything else is cosmetic like everything else in GTA. They're going to hold the same capacity of products and all that. They're all going to function the same. It's just wherever you prefer to have your business at. So without further ado, we're going to run into our hangar here and show you around a little bit, and then we'll get into some graphs and stuff like that here after a while, and I'll show you the ins and outs and how to make the most business money with this business and all that good stuff. We're in my hangar here. I've got a few planes sitting around and stuff, all of which I've never used except for the Buzzard. I've used it a few times. But now that I've got the Sparrow, I don't really use it at all. But yeah, here's your office here, and to make this quick, when you're doing source missions and stuff, because you will need to source all your products yourself. You do not want to use GTA Plus and use Rooster to source your products because of the simple fact that, for one, it's... Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Don't forget to hit follow, like, subscribe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As you can see, I'm hanging out outside my arcade because we're going to go over it today. Maybe you'll find some things you didn't know about the arcade. So we're going to go in and check it out. So this is my arcade here, out here in Blaine County. As always, I prefer to be out here. Keeps me away from the griefers and all that stuff that's in town. So, yep, this is where I hang out most of the time whenever I'm actually at a business, and English Dave is so annoying. So let's go in and check it out here. And, I really like these graphics. They're kind of funny. But anyway, we'll go ahead and check it out. Alrighty, as you can see, we're going to enter arcade here. And it tells you up there your daily earnings are stored in the arcade safe in your office. But we've got the arcade set up there, and as you can see, it's all going. I will tell you one thing. When you set up the arcade, to get money coming in and all that, when you're getting games and stuff like that, you only have to buy actually one game to get the system rolling. I think it's this one right here. That's one of the first ones you get. And that's really all you need. You can put the same game multiple times. As you can see, I've got it all over the place here. I do have some different ones because I wanted a little bit of variety, and I do get bored and play them every once in a while. This kitty claw machine here is the bane of my existence. I absolutely hate that thing, but it's addictive, and I like claw machines. So, and of course, you got your big screen TV up there, and that's where Bum there, Michael's son, hangs out most of the time, because I'm not paying him or anything. And then, of course, you get your bartender right here. You can order drinks, but most of you may not know is you can get snacks refilled here, too. They're all free, so you might as well grab them from here if you're out this way, or if you're closer to your arcade than you are any of your other places. You can grab all your snacks from her. You've also got your jukebox where you can play whatever you want to on here. We're not going to be playing any music because I don't want a copyright strike. But, yeah, we're going to leave that off. And now we'll make our way over to the manager's office. Let's go right up here. And here's the bathroom, by the way. There's nothing special. And since we can't go to the bathroom, I don't see the point in owning one. But whatever. And here's your office. As you can see, that's your safe right there. This is normally closed, and you can use that little machine there. It sounds like Lester. If you don't know it, and you played Red Dead Redemption 2 online, that is Madame Nazar. It's inside that case there. That's modeled after her. So we're going to sit down here at our lovely little office here. And if I can get my guy to quit freaking out here. There we go. Calm down, sir. It's not that serious. All right. And we're going to manage our property here. We're going to check it out. these are all your games and all that stuff. You can order them and all that. And I've owned several on here. But, I mean, honestly, you only need one. So if you're setting this place up, I would honestly go after the cheapest one you can get and use it. And then, of course, you can upgrade your arcade here with your own station, which you don't use, and your master control terminal, which is the heart of the arcade and why everybody wants one, or did. It's getting kind of obsolete with the mansion, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to head downstairs and check out the fun part. It does come with the garage. When you purchase the property, you can upgrade it and get a garage and all that. Matter of fact, let me show you here. And I believe it's on Maze Bank foreclosures. And yes, it is. We're going to go right up here to our arcade. And you can do renovate. You can do a garage. I have enough garages. I don't need it. Extra, you can do the personal quarters. You can do the screens. The garage is a hefty little add-on of $215K. Then you've got your neon art. Like I say, all these are cosmetic and has no effect on your income board or anything else. Same way with the floor, all cosmetic. The mural, same way. Style, same way. It's all cosmetic. So if you're paying extra for this stuff, I would wait and do it. Although that does look cool. If you're paying extra for that stuff, don't right off the bat, especially if you're just starting out, because you need to make money before you need to spend a lot of money. So, yeah, maybe wait on that stuff. We'll go down here. Of course, this down here is also going to be your garage areas and all that stuff. And this right here is your heist for the casino. That's one of the reasons you need to own the arcade still, is because you can't access a casino heist without it. So, well, you can't launch a casino heist without it here, unless you're joining somebody else's heist. Now, this is your master control terminal. It looks really cool. A lot of screens that do absolutely nothing. And we're going to access the control panel here, and I will tell you, you can resupply all your businesses from here and all that, but it says you need to be in a motorcycle club to be able to do that. I am currently in a CEO, so only CEO stuff can I mess with. But there are businesses that you can do that both apply to. It doesn't matter if you're in a CEO or an MC. That's going to be your cargo warehouses and your nightclub. They don't care either way. And like this one here, you can source vehicles, of course, and then they'll put it in your vehicle cargo. You can manage your cargo. You can sell it from here, and then it'll ask you which one you want to sell it from. Or you can source cargo, and it'll bring up this screen right here and let you know what the summary is and all that, and then you just pick one, and then you go over here and do that. If you remember from my cargo video that I've already uploaded, you should not be doing that yourself. The only one you should be doing yourself is the air freight cargo, but we'll go over that a little later because it's a little more in-depth and why you should do that, because you're only going to want to source certain products to get the max profit out of that business. But that is basically all there is to the arcade. You're going to be running heist out of here. You can quick source and refill, restock businesses, all that stuff. And you get passive income from the arcade itself. The arcade itself, the passive income, of course, will be right there in your safe whenever it starts filling up here. I think it's like $5,000 every GTA day, and it just, yeah, keeps securing. And there we go, another $5,000. Yep. So, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. This is going to be a really short video for you all. There's not much to it. the arcade is pretty simple. Once you do the little setup missions and all that, there's really not much to do unless you enjoy playing the games and all that stuff. Like I said, the claw machine is the bane of my existence. I hate this thing because you can never. I've gotten maybe 2 things out of it, I think. But yeah, standard claw machine. We'll run down. Yeah, no, we missed him. The angle on it's kind of weird. But yeah, you can sit and play that over and over and may not get anything. It's a pain in the butt. It aggravates me, but I like playing it at the same time. And as you accumulate stuff, you have display cases and stuff over here for them and all that. So they'll be on display whenever you get them. And you can look up the things in the claw machine, because I do believe there are some unlocks to them and stuff like that. Bonuses, stuff of that nature. But we'll run right back outside here. And I'm in one of my newer cars, because one of my last videos, somebody said, God, that car is old that you're driving. Well, it just happened to be the car that I hopped into. So I'll just hop in my FMJ here, and we'll go around here. But this is the garage side. And yeah, you have to buy the garage to be able to use the garage. So, but yeah, that'll be the entrance to the garage right there. So, yep, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much the arcade in a nutshell. It's one of those businesses where would I recommend you to buy it? Maybe for the passive income, and since Mansion's kind of made everything obsolete with the master control terminal, it's really of no use either. If you don't have a mansion, of course you need to buy it, because then you've got a simple, easy way that doesn't require GTA Plus to be able to manage all your businesses in one spot and resupply them all real quickly. But of course, it is kind of necessary if you're a heist guy and you want to do all the heists, the casino heist and all that stuff. And it does make a little money on a passive income. So, I mean, there's that. I think the safe total that you can have in there is like $100,000. It's not no huge amount, but I mean, if you're just starting out, 100K is 100K. So, alrighty, folks, that's this for the arcade, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Be sure and check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you later.
Mission mount coming down!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be going over the MC Clubhouse. Now, as most of you know, there's biker contracts, and then there's also the mod shop where you can customize bikes for people that bring in your bikes to make money through the MC. But there's also the businesses and stuff like that. But there's one that people keep forgetting about, and we're going to talk about it today. The first thing we're going to go over, of course, is all the businesses you can buy with the MC Clubhouse. Get logged in here. Take a look. As you can see, here's all of them. You've got your documents forgeries that you can buy. And we'll hit buy business. See just about all of them here. And then, of course, the green stuff. Those are the locations you can get, as well as the one I own out here in Mount Chiliad location. The counterfeit cash, and of course, that one's free right now. And then, of course, you got the blue stuff. Yeah, everybody usually buys this one, I believe. I'm not using that one. I'm using one out here in Toledo Bay. And then you've got the Coca-Cola lockup. And there's mine out here in Toledo Bay also. And all these throughout the city and various places in the game. As you can see, those are all the businesses you can currently buy through the MC Clubhouse here. And then we'll go right across over here, and we'll show you, of course, the contracts you can do if you're an MC Club president. And we're going to hit this right here. These are your contracts you can do. And some of them you're able to do, like this one here is solo. You can do it solo. You can do that one solo. But this one here is going to require that you have more MC members to be able to do. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Not all of them are solo friendly. You're going to have some people you can put in your MC to do some of these. So, we've got the biker business out here, of course. And they'll have a bike sitting right about here if you buy the garage add-on when you buy your MC Club business. And it'll give you the opportunity to do just like the auto shop, where you buy or you can upgrade customers' vehicles. Just like you do in the auto shop there. And right there we go. And of course, these are all your styles. And again, these are cosmetic. You can have whatever you want to on there. I just went with the default one because I could care less about how it looks, because most of the time I'm going to be the only one in here anyway. So I don't worry too much about it. Your club emblem, you can do whatever you want to with it. Again, it's all cosmetic. You can also have your actual crew emblem on the wall there too. Then your club name, of course, you can do it. And then there's the gun locker add-on, which I did not do. And, of course, the custom bike shop. And that's what you want to be able to work on customers' bikes just like you do in the auto shop. But now, on to the business that most people forget about here, and that is, if I can get these people to quit calling me, GTA, this is annoying, and nobody likes to do it, Rockstar. Just so you know, people don't appreciate it.
Look here. The president
anyway,
of the
passive
motorcycle
income
club.
people tend to forget about here is you can come right over here to your bartender,
What you
and
want then?
you can order a drink, or you can hit resupply bar. We're going to do resupply bar. And that's going to put us in a mission to go retrieve.
Oh.
Now, we don't care about talking to you either, dude. We're going to go get a whole bunch of supplies for the bar and bring them back. And keep in mind, you don't want to damage these supplies. If you're getting shot up or you're crashing into stuff, you're going to damage them and you're going to lose supplies. But when you bring these supplies back, they will be sold over time in the bar, and then you make passive income from that. It'll be in your room there with the computer where you can buy businesses in a little duffel bag, just like it would be in an office safe, and you'll be collecting money. So you need to try to kind of remember this, because this passive income tied in with all the other passive income in the game. GTA has enough passive income in this game that you actually don't really have to do a whole lot other than be logged in. Maybe one or two missions here and there, like Salvage Yard right now has got 2x money. You go tow a couple of cars and you get double pay from the salvage yard. So you can make killer money with that. Just about all the content that's been added in has some form of passive money or passive boost. Even the latest mansion update gives you a boost on some of your properties and production. So we're going to fly right over here and grab this van full of supplies. I'm sure it's probably a van, because that's usually what it is. And yeah, we're gonna take them back to the bar, and may have to take out a couple guys here. Sometimes you just show them a weapon and they'll just go on, and yeah, they'll lose interest pretty quickly. World's greatest pilot, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. we'll see if they lose interest here. I don't know if they will or not, but yeah, we'll use 8. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here. All right. We're going to take the van full of supplies back to the clubhouse here. And as you can see, there's a supplies bar down there. So we don't want to be crashing into stuff or any of that or driving carelessly and recklessly because we want to keep all the supplies we can. Excuse me, I am trying to get over the cold here. But as you can see, you're being attacked by NPCs. Now this is one of those cases where I would normally say I'll just ignore them and keep driving. But the longer you do that, the more supplies they're going to tear up back there, as you can see. So we're going to hop out and take care of these guys.
I need
Righty. And as you can see, our supply bar is down pretty far already here. So yeah, we got to get going. Try to cut them off a little bit. Yeah, they get pretty hectic here. We're down to about half. And this is the case where you want to try to have people in your MC to kind of help you out. Because if you don't, and you're trying to get around NPCs swerving and doing all the stupid stuff and all that, it can be real hectic to try to keep these guys off of you. Alrighty. As you can see, the supplies are already down to red, but it's just for this video, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't really care about how many supplies I have left or any of that. We'll get there as long as we finish. That's what we're doing. We're headed that way, gung-ho, wide open, and going to get there in a hurry and get it delivered so you know what you're dealing with here. There they go shooting again. A lot of the times your best bet is just try to outrun them if you can. But with traffic this heavy, it can be hit or miss whether you're going to get around them or not. Alright. About a mile to go, and as you can see, there's not much left on the supply bar. Yeah, these waves of vehicles are just stupid. But if you've got a good crew with you on your MCs and stuff, yeah, it's a great way to make some passive income. Have a few people joining your MC and help you out with it. You got one shooting out the back, maybe a car protecting you, would be the best way to handle that situation. But you can do it solo. You just kind of wait your time out there and kill them as they show up, and hopefully, wipe them out before they take all the product. But the Lost MC, they just get stupid with the amount of people they send after this business, because I mean it's not that crucial. It really isn't. But we are back at the bar here, and we'll deliver these here. Yeah, your daily bar earnings will be available to collect here soon. And like I said, right here, you can see that money sign flashing there by the computer. And they will pop up right back here in a bag, and you just walk up here and collect the bag. So it'll be sitting right in this area here. And that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's the passive income with the MC business here, and you can restock the bar and keep it going, and it will actually help you a whole lot. I mean, as you can see, you can go right back to resupply another one if you want to. But yeah, that is the MC business in a nutshell. You've got your biker businesses, you've got all the MC businesses you can purchase and run. as well as the passive income from this, and work on customers' bikes. So the MC business really does do more than most people realize. But I hope this video helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Mission mode coming down!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 update. This is the weekly update for March 12th, and it's the Community Series Showcase update. So we're going to get into it, talk about it a little bit, and show you all the things available from GTA this week in the weekly update. We're going to get straight into the Community Series Showcase here. Get triple rewards on bonus GTA money during the GTA Online Community Service Showcase. Claim a $1 million gift, free special vehicles, plus unlock community collection. Alrighty. From March 12th through April 1st, we are recognizing and honoring the creators who keep the community supplied with pulse-pounding combat modes and elaborately designed fanatic races. Alrighty, the Community Series showcases our blown-out celebration, shining a special light on the Community Series with a special GTA $1 million bonus, boosted payouts for competitors, rewards for featured creators who share their fun and innovative artistry with the world, and more. You get 3 times rewards and up to 1.5 million in the Community Series. That's going to be your community races and all that. The first week of this ongoing event features the best of both worlds, highlighted the creme de la creme of both combat and race modes. Looking for a place to start? Get busy flinging, smashing, or ramping opponents off an undulating track in face-to-face colors and base in class. Sorry, my cat is going nuts over here. Yeah. But anyway, as you can see, this is going to be our weekly update, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an ongoing event. You'll get the $1 million bonus through April 1st just for logging into play. So you should get that within 72 hours of logging in when you log in this week. The community collections, you get the new livery for the Heavy Night Shark, which I believe is, let me see here. Yeah, the Knuckle Duster livery. Yeah. You always get the homie sharp tee and all that, the new clothing for the St. Patty's Day and all that. You also have a chance to get you can get the ramp buggy for free this week, which will be fantastic. Then, of course, the Rocket Voltic is back. And this guy right here, the Phantom Wedge, which is, by the way, if you don't know, this right here is one of the must-have vehicles for solo KO Perico heist prep, especially if you're going to use the long fin method that I've shown in other videos. This truck right here will be a lifesaver and make your job so much easier. You can claim the ramp buggy off-road from Warstock Cash and Carry for free through March 18th. Activate the afterburners with the Coil Voltic Rocket Super above and beyond 5th gear free from Warstock between the 19th and 25th. And fellow motorists off the Great House and Highway with a Joe-built Phantom Wedge commercial available Warstock April 26th through March 26th through April 1st. These are going to be great vehicles. I'm really excited. I really missed the Rocket Voltic and love the ramp buggy. It's a lot of fun. We'll get on and terrorize some people later with that. And then, of course, you're going to get the Community Series creators get 10 million. And if you make something for the community, such as a community race or something like that, you've got an infusion of 10 million to subsidize their Arctic lifestyle. And then, of course, you got the Lucky Clovers. Lucky Clovers will be out through Los Santos, where they reward you with GTA money and RP. You can find those throughout Los Santos. Those who locate all 25 get an exclusive Golden Clover balloon, will receive corresponding Lucky Clover and Golden Clover outfits. That's your 2 outfits right there. And I'm really digging the hat. I'm not kidding. I like it. Wear the hair of the dog that bit you. Play GTA Online anytime between March 12th and the 25th to receive the Blarney Stout Tea. Players on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC Enhanced will also get the Blarney's Festive Beer Hat, which is this one right here. I love the hat. I think it's cool. Alrighty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much going to be it. There's going to be bonuses throughout the week. You can keep your businesses interested, humming between combo rounds throughout the month. Earn 2 times GTA money and RP. Sourcing and selling exotic vehicles from your vehicle warehouse. That would actually be pretty good. You could actually make some decent money on that. I think most of the vehicles sell for around 100,000, so you're looking at 300,000-400,000 to sell one car. So I mean, you get a group of friends together and sell a bunch of them all at once. You're looking at some pretty good money, but you're going to have to resource those vehicles. You want to make sure when you're doing these to use only the high-end vehicles. You're going to want to sell some high-end vehicles, then resource them, fill the garage back up, and then sell them again. Thankfully, you can do that from your Terabyte parked right outside your vehicle garage and make it a lot faster. And I'll probably show you a video on how to do that later this week. Alrighty, and sourcing, selling, help Nervous Ron take Trevor Phillips Industries to the next level with 4 times GTA pay and RP on Ron contract missions 12th through the 18th. So that'll be interesting. You can make a little money doing those. Document forgery sales will be doubled from March 19th through the 25th. There will also be 2 times research progress on bunker research missions and Gerald contract missions. This one right here will be okay, except for the document forgery business, because it's terrible. Even when it's 2-time pay, it's still terrible. It's a little extra money for free, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, we'll take it. The Mr. Faber work missions will be doubled from March 26th through April 1st, stacking up to 4 times for GTA Plus members. Finish the month in the green by raking in 3 times GTA cash and money from special vehicle work and money laundering missions, plus doubled laundered income from your hands-on car wash. This right here is absolutely fantastic. You can make some serious money doing that really quickly. And GTA Plus members, you get the Vapid Fireboat Off-Road for free from the Vinewood Car Club through April 1st. And right now, you can get NBA 2K26 to play free of charge to celebrate through April 20th. Membership comes with other GTA Online perks, 6 extra rewards in the Community Series during the Community Series Showcase. That is our update for the week, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be back with some more videos later this week to show you how to take advantage of all the wonderful content they've released this week. I'm not too excited about the document forgeries, but it is what it is, being as the document forgeries was just on 2 times pay a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm not real excited about that, but other than that, really cool features, especially with the Phantom Wedge, the Coil Rocket Voltic, and the Ramp Buggy. Being able to snatch those for free is a game changer. Those things are fun to mess around with. Definitely kill some time with them. And like I said, this Phantom Wedge is crucial for KO runs. If you're going to do the long fin approach like most people do, it's great. But yeah, that's your video for today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you out there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be seeing if we can spend all 300,000 chips here at the casino and hit it big on the Diamond Miner slot machine. So let's get to it. See what our odds are here. And of course, we're going to be doing the max bet at 2,500 chips and see how quick we can go broke here. Ooh, not good so far. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, look at that. 62,500 chips. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'll definitely take it. That's pretty good. Well, now that we've won from that one, we're going to move on to the next one. And let's see here. What's it going to be? Let's go Deity of the Sun. What do you think? Let's give her a shot here. And of course, we're going to be doing Bet Mac. Ooh, not good. Ooh. Yeah, not good. There's 5,000. That's not going to pay near what I've already spent. Oh. Yeah. Another 5,000. Getting a little better. Come on, give us a big win. Oh, look at that. We just needed those inks to drop down once. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I prefer the table games. I'm a blackjack guy myself. I prefer to play it, but they're trying to line up. Come on now, you can do it. Terrible. To get down to 300,000, I'll switch machines and try a different one. Another 5,000. Come on, you can do it. Oh, 12-5. That ain't bad. We'll give it another couple goes and see if we're actually going to hit anything. Still down on money from where I started when I walked up to this machine, though. Come on now. Alrighty. It's like 12-5's all we're getting out of that one. Alright, let's try Fame or Shame, I guess, here. This is not one I normally play either, so no talent required. Well, that's good. Oh, man. $25 chip bet, that's all it's got. If we get a decent win on this one, we're just going to call it on this one because at $25 a chip here, it's not good. There's 50. Bummer. max payout's only 5,000 on this one here. So, yeah, we're not going to waste our time on that. We want to win some money here. Let's see. What's this one here? Republican Space. And max bet on this one's 125. We'll give it a few spins and see what happens here. Hey, look at that. 250 right off the bat.
That was an intergalactic ass whooping.
Pretty much, yeah.
Taxes are bullshit.
Yep.
Just like I thought. God damn it.
Yeah, I agree.
Just like I thought.
It's looking like 250 is all we're going to get here.
God damn it. Taxes are bullshit.
I agree. All right. And we're going to do Impotent Rage here. Max bet 125.
That's outrageous. I can't stand being disrespected like this. That's outrageous.
Oh. Hey, 250. Still losing money.
That's outrageous.
Yep. I agree.
I can't stand being disrespected like this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like this one's going to pay off much either. There's another 250. We'll give it a couple more spins here. If it don't do better than 250, we're not going to worry about it.
I can't stand being disrespected like this.
I like how the message changes on the bottom left of the screen down there every time you spin. Don't be a troll. Yeah. All right, it looks about like 250 is going to be the max for that one there. And the only one we haven't played here is Twilight Knife. And I know it doesn't pay that well. And then we've got the other one over there, but it's occupied right now. So we'll do max bet of 500 here. No escape. Oh, it's thinking. What are we doing?
Maybe I like to see my bazoombas.
Bathe in blood. 1,000 chips, that's not bad. Come on. Yeah. Ooh.
Is that you?
Yeah, this one ain't looking real great either.
Is that you?
Oh, me. Yeah, another 1,000 chips. I think that's about what it's going to do, though, unfortunately. It's about 1,000 chips, and then it kicks back around here. Let's see what else we got available. There's another deity, the sun, fame or shame. Here's one. Angel Knight. Vice City PI. Max bet of 500.
He knows how to get answers with his fist. Special helicopter.
We'll give it about 5 spins there.
She knows how to get answers with her lips. He knows how to get answers with his fist.
Oh, I'll give you one more. Come on now.
Goes underwater.
Yeah, 1,000 chips. That was 6 spins. Let's do 6 more.
She knows how
There's
to get
one.
answers with her lips.
2,
Special helicopter
3,
goes underwater. She knows how to get
4,
answers with her lips. He knows how to
5,
get answers with his fists. Special
and number
helicopter
6.
goes underwater.
No. No good. Alrighty. And looks like the last of our slot machine is going to be evacuator here. We're going to do a max bet, 25. There's spin number 1.
Cry when I'm scream. He's down number 1.
Hey, 50 chips on spin 2. There's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6.
I'll cry when I'm done.
We'll do 2 more.
I'll cry when I'm
Ah, yeah, no, it's not doing it either. Kind of makes me wonder. Kind of makes me wonder. Now, I think I'm going to go back to Diamond Miner here and run it a couple more times here. Max bet, of course. Oh, so close. Yeah, Diamond Miner seems to pay the best when it does hit. There's 5,000. Oh, another 5,000. It's trying to line up, so we're going to let it run for a little bit here. We get down to 300,000 even, we'll switch and go play some blackjack or something. Maybe some of the table games. Got 2 more spins here. 1 more. Up, 5,000. We'll do another spin, take that one down. And that's going to put us under 300,000. And no luck. Alrighty. I'd say it would probably take a pretty hefty sum there to. You would probably spend more money than you're going to make with that one. But we're going to go over here and play some blackjack. I could play in my penthouse there, but we'll just play right here since we're already here.
Hi there. Welcome. Your bets, please.
And of course, we're going to do max bet.
All bets are closed. It's time to play. And that's 20. A 2.
Oh,
Another card?
and no, we're going to stay right where we're at 20.
That's a 12. There's a 13. That's 19.
Look at there. Made 5 grand real quick. Not bad.
Time to send in your bets.
Another max bet here.
Okay, bets are closed. Let's begin. 18.
Yep.
A 10.
Mm.
Do you want another card?
No, I'm going to have to stay at 18. It's too close to busting, but I figure you're probably going to have 20 or 21. So we're going to stand.
19.
Yep.
Win for the dealer.
Yeah, yeah. And that's pretty much how your luck goes here at the casino, folks.
Thank you for playing.
Not gonna lie. Yeah, if you're planning on getting rich at the casino, and yeah, don't get me started. I know how modders do it and all that. I've seen it done. But yeah. Let's see.
Put up your bets.
Black or red? Black or red? What do we want? We want to do max bet. And yeah, we'll do that. And we'll let her spin here just to see what happens. We got 5,000 on red. And yeah, this will be the last one I do. Then we'll see how it goes here. So far, the Diamond Miner slot machine has paid the best of everything, which kind of surprises me because I usually have zero
All bets are
luck.
closed. Best of luck, everyone.
Alrighty, around she goes. Come on, land on red now. Let's close on a good note, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Oh, look at that.
You've got a red 14.
Yeah, I just won 10,000 chips.
You want to go again?
I actually only won 5 because I bet 5. But yeah,
Please place
that's
your
pretty
bets.
much the way it goes here. The slot machines and stuff. Most of the time I sit and bet horses and stuff because I prefer to do that. For those of you that actually don't know, let me run over the inside track here and I'll show you something really cool. I like betting on the horses, by the way. We'll get over here. Let's do something. There we go. I don't bet on long shots, by the way, because that's a sucker bet. All right, we're going to do a single event. We're going to go with, let's see, Hot and Bothered. Looks like he has the best odds at 2-1. Now, if you come over here and you hit Y, it'll let you do 10 grand a bet. So we're going to place a bet and see what happens. Horse number 6 is BR is down here at the bottom of the screen. He is leading. Yeah. He's got the best odds of the group, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win because sometimes the game will throw you for a loop and throw in a long shot there and see what happens. Come on, buddy, get out there. Come on, you can do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, I just won 20. There you go. So that's not too bad. That's why I usually bet on horse races because the odds are usually in your favor if you pick one with the lowest odds of winning. Every once in a while, a long shot will hit, but you're going to waste a lot of money trying to make it happen. But that's our video today, ladies and gentlemen. I was just hanging out at the casino. I thought, you know what? We're going to spin some chips and just see how things go. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be working on the auto shop, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So we're going to hop in the truck here, take it back in the garage, and go in and we'll do a little talking about the auto shop here. Alrighty, let's get to it. All right, we're in my auto shop, as you can see. And let's go over here and check out some of the features.
Hey! See ya.
All right, first thing you'll notice is you have lifts in your garage here. And part of that is because when you purchase the auto shop, alrighty, and as you can see, these are your auto shops right here. Right there flashing. And yeah, we're going to go check it out and we can renovate it. And there's all different kinds of the styles you can use and all that. Each one of these are purely cosmetic, whichever one you prefer. And of course, the prices vary by which one you want. And then you can go with the tints. And each one of them has a little bit different tint color and all that. They're all purely cosmetic. You can use different emblems. You could even use your crew emblem if you would like. I don't have a crew on this particular character. And then, of course, you got the personal car lift here. You can add those in, and then you got personal quarters, or the car lifts rather. And then you've got the membership option on it as well. So, what we're going to do is you can also hire staff for here now when you buy the memberships, the lifts, and all that. And I highly recommend, if you're going to have the auto shop, that you do that, because if you don't buy the lifts, you won't get cars that you can modify for customers. As you can see, it pops up there. And you can modify these cars for money. And we'll do those here in just a second. We're going to go upstairs to our auto shop. And as you can see, here's the auto shop upstairs. There's Sansa over there. And yeah, you got to register as a boss. So we're going to, of course, like always.
Okay, this right here is where it all comes together. Thanks to you, we got the shop. Thanks to me, we got the team. And thanks to Kenny, we got the work. Seriously, my man can mingle like a motherfucker. He got all kinds of clients coming to him to get shit done and keep their hands clean. This here planning board gonna tell you all about that shit. Whatever he got available, we put it up here. More stuff coming down the line, too. K takes a little cut, but you act right, drive right, and work right, and we gonna pay you right. Just focus on one of these jobs at a time, okay? Keep it clean and think about it before you commit.
There you go. That's your job board for here for available contracts. And we're going to go right in here. And this is our little office here. You've got security cameras over here that you can mess around with. You got a laptop right there. And that's really all there is to it. There's not much here. The laptop doesn't do anything special, of course. But yeah. Although, got a little video game there, and you can get more video games as you progress through some of the missions and stuff for the auto shop. And you also have your garage here, and as you can see how many parking spots you have. There's one more available right here. But yeah, that's pretty much this deal here as far as the auto shop goes. Now we're going to modify a couple of vehicles, and I'm going to walk you through doing that. So you're going to hit service and service the customer's vehicle, and then they're going to ask you to repaint it, and you're going to repaint it whatever color they want. And then performance upgrades, as you can see down there on the bottom, it tells you what the customer wants. Now, if you get liberal with it, like since he didn't ask for any EMS upgrades on this, we're going to get it at a level 4. We're going to give him a little bit extra. And it can increase your profit, or it could also hurt your profit. So if the customer gets it and they don't like it, you're going to lose out on a bonus. So yeah, be very careful what you do with it. And as you can see, all these are free, because it's going to give you a base cost of how much it costs to modify that vehicle, and then you're going to get paid back that base cost and whatever bonus you get on top of it. That's basically how it works. Then you're going to do your body work, and I'll tell you, most of these would not be what I would pick for a lot of these, but you know, it's not our car. We're just doing what the customer asked us to do, so that's what we're going to do. And do that. And of course, you can always do extra stuff on it. I mean, but again, if the customer doesn't like it, it may not work out for you. Because I mean, you can do liveries on it, all that other stuff, and add all kinds of crazy stuff to it if you want to, but you're taking a chance on losing all your bonus. The wheels especially, I've noticed customers do a lot of really weird stuff on the wheel types, and stuff like that. Like they're putting drag SPLs on this car, and that's the default color. So usually what I'll do is I'll change them to like an alloy or a black, and they seem to be okay with that. Confirm service cost of $20,000. The customer will reimburse the cost, and you will receive an additional payment of up to $20,000 upon delivery. This differentials between whatever cars you're doing. The more the vehicle costs, the more of a bonus you're going to get. Now here, you can deliver it yourself and take time to do that. I usually don't. Usually I have a staff member do it. And as you can see, my man's going to hop in the ride there and take it. Hopefully he won't damage the vehicle, but if he does, Sansa's going to call us, and she's not going to be happy because the customer's not going to be happy because it tore the car up on the way there. You'll still get a bonus, but you won't get the full payout on it. Either way, you'll get your base pay back, though. So now we're going to modify the truck. Service the vehicle. And they just want this painted red. That's fine. It's a decent truck. Thank God it was free because I misclick a lot. And then we're going to do the performance upgrades. They want a turbo. And then, of course, they want the transmission done. They want a sports transmission. Suspension they don't want, so we're going to drop it sucker, make it look cool. And engine, there's no preference on, and brakes, there's no preference on. There's no point in going fast. You can't stop the vehicle. So, body work, roll cage, alrighty. Containers, and that's what they want. Those boxes in the back, apparently. So, we'll put it on there. That's what they want. And you have to meet the bare minimum of what they want, or you can't select and get out of the vehicle. And carb, roof bars, there we go. And hood. They want a carb hood guard. And there we go. So there's their truck the way they wanted it. And now, anything else you want to do, we can do, add on different stuff. That kind of looks cool, so I'm going to do it anyway. And who knows, maybe we'll get paid back, maybe we won't. But I'm just going to add random stuff to it. I don't think we need a spoiler on a pickup truck. But front bumpers, you know what, let's just go all out for them. There we go. We'll give that thing a real look. And wheels, wheel type, and like I said, they do weird stuff. They're putting lowriders on it. It's totally random what they're going to do. But, you know, if they want lowrider wheels, so be it. I do not like that bright yellow, so we're going to go ahead and do black on them too. Black them out. Now, this one's $35,000 with a payment up to $25,000 when they get the vehicle. So, we get this delivered, we're looking at $60,000, which is a nice little chunk of change. And we're going to confirm it and let it catch up for a second because the game's a little slow. And then we're going to hit deliver vehicle, and we're going to have her take that truck and deliver it. Now, in a little while, we'll get a message pop up on our phone saying either the customer was happy, here's your full payment, or, you know, they tore the car up, taking it for a delivery. Either way, I'm getting my base money back, and anything over that is just pure profit. So I let them deliver it because now I'm free to go on and do whatever I want to do. By the way, if you want to move your cars around in your garage, you just stand in that little circle right there, and you can move them around however you want to. Most of these cars are just in here for looks right now because they're going to be going out of here to a different garage because I leave this one open because I like to modify vehicles. I will tell you, the auto shop is one of the only places in the game that when you modify a vehicle yourself of your own vehicles, all your color options are unlocked. I've done a video on all the mod shops that I'll link in at the end of this video here for you to take a look at. But yeah, this is one of the only mod shops besides the GTA Garage, the GTA Plus Garage, that will allow you to have all the colors unlocked to where you can do any color you want. Like this car would normally, all these up through here would be locked for me because I haven't done all the races and all that stuff. It doesn't matter your level. If you're a level 5 and you own an auto shop, all the colors are going to be unlocked for you in here. The only caveat to that is the chameleon color. Some of them you have to earn doing various things throughout the game, and they will not become unlocked to you straight away. Now, most of them, the base ones will, but some of them you earn over time. But all the actual base colors and the chrome and all that will be unlocked to you. So that is a nice little bonus for that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is the auto shop in a nutshell. And like I said, I'll link the video to the mod shop video I've done explaining all the colors and where you can go to get everything unlocked and all that, because you do not have the option in here to put custom headlights on a vehicle in here as far as colors go. You've got the blue or the white, basically. The Xeneon regular blues or white headlights, and that's pretty much it. But you can get all the base colors and all that stuff unlocked in here, no matter what your level is, no matter how many races you've done or anything like that. But you can get all that stuff unlocked and in here to be able to use as far as the colors go. And then I'll link the video for you for the mod shops that offer the custom headlights and all that stuff. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today's video, we're going to be going over the passive income for the nightclub and how to do it simply and easily for beginners. Stick around and let's get into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be going over the nightclub, the passive business. And here we are in my nightclub right now. And Tony insists on interrupting. But here's your nightclub. We're going to have a seat here at your main control terminal inside your nightclub. We're going to check everything out, and I'm going to walk you through how to do all this. All right, this is your home screen right here. As you can see, the nightclub is a very well-paying passive business. So, yeah, warehouse earnings from 23 sales, $31 million. Nightclub earnings, just passive, $27 million. Right here is your daily income. Notice how it's all the way up. Current daily income is at $50,000 every GTA hour. Got your resident DJs. More on those in a minute. As you can see, my popularity bar is down just a little bit. And these are your warehouse technicians. These are the guys that source goods from your different businesses in the game. In order to have a passive nightclub businesses, you're going to have to own the MC business. Now, the organic produce, which is your weed factory, your MC, printing and copying, that's your document forgery business. Of course, cash creation is your counterfeit cash. The pharmaceuticals is the blue stuff and your MC businesses. Cargoes and shipments, these are your CEO warehouses. That where they get these sourced from. Sporting goods. Sporting goods is your bunker. You must own those to get these. As you can see, I've got South American imports, sporting goods, cargo and shipments, pharmaceutical research, and cash creation all being gathered up by my warehouse technicians right now. And that's because those 5 pay the most. These pay okay too, passively, but we're not going to worry about these 2. until all 5 of those are done, or at least 2 of the 5 are done, and then I can move them over. And clicking on a technician up here shows you where they're assigned to and what they're currently gathering up to sell. Now, on this screen right here, as you can see, pharmaceutical, I've got 9 of 20, 15 of 100 on sporting goods, 10 of 50 on cargo and shipments. South American imports is 5 of 10. Organics is still 1 of 80, and printing and copy is 1 of 60 because I'm not currently gathering them. Cash creation is 18 of 40. So, you can sell all these right now for $586, $750. But we're not going to do that. When this thing is completely full, it's almost $2 million. That's with all the upgrades. Each upgrade that's on here, they tell you exactly what they do. The equipment upgrade, purchase this upgrade to install higher quality equipment. This will improve the productivity of your warehouse technicians, allowing them to accrue goods faster. Basically, your warehouse techs are going to get stuff faster. Staff upgrade will reduce the daily popularity and the loss of your nightclub, which will keep that bar full longer. And the most important one, security upgrade. These guys keep your nightclub from getting raided and all that, and you losing profit or it getting shut down. Now, all we got to do to keep this going is make sure that the technicians are assigned to something that's needing to be cured, and you want to always start out with these 5. Once one of these is full, move them down to one of the other ones that's not. Let them keep going. They accrue goods in the background as long as you're logged into GTA and playing. You can sell some of these special orders, but most people really don't. They don't pay that well. And a single sale mission on a nightclub business is always going to be 1 vehicle. You're never going to have multiple vehicles. It's solo friendly. It's as easy as they come to do for passive income, because when you do sell, it's only 1 vehicle. Now, with the nightclub,
Really going, I'm getting an intern.
and I don't know what Tony's whining about over there, but don't really care.
Good, kid.
We're going to go out here to the actual floor of the nightclub. As you can see, you got all the lights, and I've got dancers hired. I don't have the fog machine right now because I don't need it. All of this stuff out here is purely cosmetic. It's not going to improve the amount of cargo and goods procurement you do. It's not going to make you more money or anything like that. The 2 things you need to worry about is cargo securement, getting more product in so you can sell it, and your actual popularity if you want that passive income. Run back here to the office again. Now, I was telling you about the popularity bar on my nightclub. It popped up here. There we go. Now, you see how it's down just a little bit right there? That means the popularity is down just a little bit. It's lost some popularity, and over time it continues to lose popularity. You have to stay on top of it. The quickest way to fix this, and doing this in the office with Tony is the worst possible place to do this. Because when you select another DJ, it's going to kick you all the way out to the entrance of the nightclub, and then you have to run all the way back through here. It's not fun, especially if you don't have a private nightclub set up like I do. So instead of coming to this terminal, you have 3 options. Basically, if you own the mansion, you can do it from your office in the mansion. You can also do it from the terminal downstairs in your arcade. But we're just going to go downstairs here. You can there's an elevator in that room there with Tony. One of my rides sitting right there. But we're going to go down to this elevator and go down. Let's go all the way to the bottom floor. we'll start out Terabyte Garage. I do believe it is empty, though, because I usually keep my Terabyte in the garment factory. But, yeah, it's not sitting out there. But each floor that you buy has space for cured goods to be stored. And this place will get really full whenever it's almost completely topped off. But as you can see, this is my Terabyte Garage. Nothing goes in here but the Terabyte. It's the only thing that can go in there. And then we're going to go to basement level 4. Each one of these, when you buy the nightclub, you have to purchase these floors separately from the business. Yeah, here's basement 4. And some of my four-wheel drive vehicles I got crammed in here. I have vehicles everywhere. One day we'll go through them all. But on these lower floors, if you notice, there's a computer terminal right back here. Same terminal, just on the basement floor. But here's the kicker. That popularity bar, the quickest way in the game to fill it up, instead of doing the nightclub missions that are long and tedious and just not worth it, just book another DJ. And you see how it took the 10 grand up there? Yeah. That means the popularity bar is going to go up, and that will not move while you're logged in here. You had to back out and then go back in. Notice the bar is full because I changed DJs. Each time you change DJs, that bar goes up a little bit. And if it's really low down here, it's going to cost you a lot of money to do it this way. But I would rather spend 100 grand and do it in 2 minutes than spend 20, 30 minutes trying to build it up through nightclub missions. They're not fun. They're more annoying than anything. So yeah, most people do not do them. But here on level 4, you can actually see some of the goods are starting to be cured in this warehouse here. You can see some sitting there. There's some back here. And it's all just various random goods. The more they cure, the more the floors will fill up with different products. And we're not going to worry about any of that. Now we're going to go to basement 1. The rest of them are just, all the floors are identical except for the Terabyte Garage and basement 1. Basement 1 is where your nightclub sell vehicles are. And I'm going to tell you something very important. Only purchase those 2 vehicles. You don't need the mule, the one that's parked here. It's a waste of money. It's slow. It doesn't handle great. And it's not worth it. Anything smaller than, say, 2 bars on the sales is going to go in that van. You see the stock down there at the bottom right? Yeah. Anything more than 2 bars, or less than 2 bars, I should say, will fit in that van. No problem. Anything more than that, it's automatically going to put it in that truck. And not the middle one. Why? Because we don't own the middle one. We're not going to buy it. This is also your custom garage for these vehicles, the delivery vehicles. And I highly suggest putting armor on them. The armor plating. I mean, there's different styles. I don't really think the amount of armor you have on these are really going to make much difference. So, I mean, if you do the heavy armor plating, yeah, it's more expensive, but I think it looks cool, so I bought it. You got brakes, engine, all that stuff, all the lighting upgrades, turbo, transmission, the whole 9 yards, wheels, tires, bulletproof tires, the whole 9 yards. Now, your primary weapon. I used mounted missiles on this thing because they have the lock-on missiles, and they come in very handy. The proximity mines, I use them on the back because you can drop them and people will get blown up. I don't use a secondary weapon because it sticks up. If you go under a very low bridge, every once in a while that thing will get hung. So I don't put one on it. The same with some of the primary weapons. The remote missile battery, while it looks cool, it's really not. It's more of a hassle. As you can see, it sets way up above the rest of the truck, and it will get caught on stuff. So I use the mounted missiles. So whichever way that truck's facing, it's going to lock on anything ahead of me. And then the proximity mine's going to take care of anything behind me. And you will be chased by NPCs. Because that's just Rockstar, doing their thing. If you're in a invite-only session, they're always going to send NPCs after you on a nightclub sale. And that's just the way it is. And for those of you that are beginners, you should only be doing nightclub sale missions in an invite-only session. And I'm going to tell you why. Everybody always says, do public sessions. You get a money bonus. You get a money bonus. Yeah, you do. The problem with that is, for beginners and newer players, anybody under level 100 that it is not at max life should not be doing them in a public session. For one, you don't have as much health. You're automatically outgunned to higher level players. And they're probably going to take advantage of you because they have more money and better equipment. So you're an automatic setting duck if you're doing this in public sessions. And my way of thinking is, if I'm a low-level player, would I rather take the $2 million guaranteed and sell it in an invite-only session and walk away with almost $2 million? Or would I rather go for the little bit of bonus, go in a public session and take a chance on my cargo getting blown up and getting nothing? Because that's the difference. It's not worth it. A little money's better than no money. Remember that. You're not missing anything. You're still going to get the base pay. You're just not going to get the bonus. And as you can see, here's a bunch of the cargo they've already secured. We're up to 612,000 now. It's securing while I'm walking around doing stuff. And it could take as long as 48 hours of playtime to fill this thing up. It takes a while. Some of them occur faster than others. But you want to make sure they're all as close to full as possible. Now, if you're 1.5 million short on buying something you really want and your nightclub has 1.6, go sell it. It's just going to turn around and start accruing again and start back at zero and build its way up. Most of the missions on the nightclub, like I said, they're one vehicle only missions. They're really simple to do. Most of them are going to be drive to a location, either defend that location or defend yourself going to that location and deliver the product. That's all there is to it. There's no planes, there's no boats, none of that stuff. You just go deliver it. Now, you'll notice something, that there's no people in my nightclub because they're annoying. If you go to your interaction menu and scroll down to nightclub management, you'll see private club. Mine is enabled. What this does is basically all the NPCs standing around talking and are always in your way that you're having to walk around and all that, it makes them go away. It does not affect your money at all. Not the passive income, not the product procurement, nothing. You get the same money, and LGJT's already yelling because I haven't sold any of my MC stuff, but here we go. You still get the same amount of money and all that, but you don't have the headache of all them standing around because I don't hang out in my nightclub. This is a passive business, and the only time I come through here is if I notice that my take from the safe is lower, which means my popularity is down, because all your popularity money that you get over time every GTA in-game day goes into your safe. The rest of it gets accrued into product and you get sold. Now, the safe has a maximum of $250,000. If you let that safe go over $250,000, you're not making any money. So, what I do is I come through maybe, I don't know, probably once a session, maybe, and check it and see how it is. Now, you can usually tell if it drops below 50,000 how much you're making. If you're a GTA Plus member like I am, you have the Vinewood Country Club app. You can get your nightclub earnings right there. Of course, the safe's full. I haven't put anything in it yet. But all your other factory stuff is right here. You don't have to run and pick it out of the wall safe. So GTA Plus members don't have to come here, run in here, go get their safe, and then run back out or whatever. It's way more handy. I believe if you can get it, you should get it. But I mean, it's not the end of the world if you don't. You just got to come here and pick up your cash every time you play. If you can go AFK and leave your game running overnight, I'm not saying I would do that, but if you so happen to, your product will keep accruing while you're AFK. And you can always tell how popular your nightclub is by this right here. Usually there's people standing around out here waiting to get in and all that. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, there's not much to the nightclub. You're just going to kind of babysit. It's all you got to do. And then make sure your safe doesn't fill up. And make sure you're not leaving your warehouse technicians accruing goods that are already full, because then they're essentially not doing anything. And you want to keep them as busy as possible. And as soon as the nightclub warehouse gets full, sell it. Don't hold on to it. There's been people that's held on to their nightclub warehouse for months waiting on GTA to give a sale bonus to it. It's very rare when they do it. You're better off just to sell it, because that's $2 million sitting there in product just waiting. And with the security features and the mansion security features, you don't have to worry about being raided. You can stay in CEO or whatever and never have to worry about getting raided. But yeah, that's the rundown of the GTA nightclub. It's a pretty good passive business. It makes more money than any other passive business. And just remember, when you're first setting this thing up, the setup missions are stupid simple. They really are. And just remember, when you go to buy stuff, all this lighting, the dancers, the fog machines, all of that stuff is purely cosmetic. The name doesn't matter. The lighting doesn't matter. You don't have to have dancers on podiums, none of that stuff. It's all cosmetic. It has no impact on how much money you're going to make or how much product your technicians are going to accrue. The only thing you need to focus on is buying all the floors to the nightclub, so you have a bigger spot to hold that accrued product, and you want to buy all 5 technicians. And I highly suggest, if you want to do the method I use for DJs, just swapping DJs to be able to raise your club popularity, that you do all those missions, because you have to have more than one. When you first start, you get Solomon, that's it. In order to be able to swap to another DJ to raise your popularity level, you have to have another one. So that means you need to do at least one more, and you can just swap back and forth between the two. It doesn't matter if you use the same 2 DJs all the time. It's still going to raise your popularity because you're changing DJs. I bought all 4 just because I like listening to a different beat every once in a while when I come in here, and yeah, that's what it did. But that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is your nightclub. And yeah, it's a great passive income. I highly recommend it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be going over the cargo warehouses. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we are at
Remember, I'll do anything as long as it's legal.
Yeah, that's nice to know.
There's the boss.
We are at my CEO office here in Los Santos, and we're going to go check out the warehouses today, the cargo warehouses. We're going to have a seat here, register as CEO, and let's get into this deal. All right, as you can see from the terminal here at your CEO office, you can access the special cargo screen. This right here tells you how many crates you have available that you've already sourced and secured versus how much empty space you have left. And as you can see, I have different size cargo warehouses. So on your smallest cargo warehouse, you'll see over here, 3 of 16 crates. That means I have 3 crates in there, which means I have 13 spots left in that particular warehouse. We'll move on to our medium here. As you can see, we have 27 of 42 crates. Current value, $567,000. And now that is on the medium warehouse that I have. And as for the large, 24 of 111 crates, currently $522,000. Now, a lot of people go after the large warehouses, but there's a reason I don't, and that's because of that right there. They are super expensive. Most of them being around $3 million or more. Heading's $2,600. If you want one up here in town, it's going to cost you $2.1. And it just depends where they're located at is how much they're going to be. The medium warehouses, as you can see, I have these 2 right here, and then a third one over here. This one over here is almost full. It doesn't like much here. But yeah, it's only $511,500. But yeah, the mediums are not as bad. They're usually around $1 million, sometimes under, sometimes a little more, depending on where you want their location to be. I used to have all 5 just small warehouses because they were the cheap starter option, and you can totally do that. You can have up to 5 warehouses at a time. And as you can see, I've got them kind of mixed and matched. I don't know what they'll be completely full with all of them, how much they'll actually be worth. But I have sold a bunch of them, as you can see, for a total earnings of $9.2 million. It is really profitable. I've completed 32 sales. Success rate is 94%. The reason it is 94% is because I didn't follow my own advice. Something you'll hear me say on this channel quite a bit. Never sell in a public lobby. Yes, you get a bonus, but selling in invite only or closed friend sessions guarantees you're going to get the money. Whereas public sessions, there may be a bonus added on, but there's also a high risk that a grouper is going to come along and blow up your cargo. And if they do that, you get nothing. So, rule of the day, remember, especially you new players. Now, if you're an older player that's well up above a level 100, you have all the benefits of being over a level 100, like max health, and I'm sure you've got nice weapons and vehicles and all that, and you want to sell in a public lobby, by all means, go ahead. But if you're a new player under level 100, you should not be selling anything in a public lobby. Why? Because you're not max health. You haven't played as long as other players who are flying around in jets, Oppressor Mark IIs, Deluxos, Oppressor Model 1, and all these other vehicles designed to take you out. So, yeah, invite-only session for the cargo sales, the nightclub sales, all your MC sales, everything. If you're going to sell any kind of product in this game and you're below level 100, invite-only or closed friend sessions are the way to go. Now, we're going to hop up here, and we're going to go run over to one of the warehouses here, the cargo warehouse. And I'm going to show you a few things over there. First thing we're going to do is head to the ground here. Excuse me. And the sell missions here are not that bad for cargo warehouses. It's got a couple of them I really dislike. For the most part, they're pretty easy. He's always messing with me. I don't want to complete the rest of the DAC missions right now because I'm planning on doing them in a video later. So, yeah, you're going to get a lot of pop-ups of people.
Get back.
Yeah. Get out of here. All right, and we're going to fly right over here. This is one of my cargo warehouses. You can see how they look on the map down there. So we're going to fly right over here and check it out, and I can show you guys a few things inside here. We don't need to land up there. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. We'll take it upside down, but yeah. All right, as you can see, this is one of my bigger warehouses here. It's not my small one, it's one of the mediums. As you can see, it's not quite full yet. But if you're a non-GTA Plus player, every one of your warehouses has a warehouse technician. And all you got to do is walk up to them and hit source special cargo for $7,500. Now, what this particular NPC is going to do is she's going to go out and source product.
Hi.
These products right here. And she can either get one crate all the way up to 3 crates, or it may be a special crate. I don't know if I have one in here, but we'll take a look real quick and see. And no, it does not appear that we have a special one in here, but we are going to another warehouse, and I know for a fact it does. So I'll show you them here in just a second. All righty, let's see if we can get back on our bike here. Horrifically catastrophic landing entrance combo we did there. But, you know, I don't edit any of that out. I don't care if I look like the average GTA player. People often do these streams and they try to edit out anything like that they may have messed up on. I don't do that for the simple fact that I want you to be aware that I'm just a player like you. I just have a wealth of knowledge, and I like sharing that knowledge and making everybody a little more profitable in the game. So, this is my small warehouse, and as you can see, there's a couple crates in here. And like I said, if you don't have GTA Plus, you can go right down here to this person.
What's up, Jefe?
And send them out to get some
It's
cargo.
done, no problem.
Now, you can do that completely from your GTA Plus Vinewood app in your phone, the Vinewood Club, and send them
For
out
real?
from here. You'll see it's
Bye.
grayed out. It's only grayed out because I'm inside a warehouse right now. If I go outside, it'll let me select the warehouses and then which one I want and send them all out. Same with the Bell agents here. We'll go ahead and send them on their way because I'm not doing the Bell office today. These toolboxes right here inside each warehouse, these are your delivery vehicles. Each one has some armor upgrades and bulletproof tires. Like the planes, they have the armor upgrade and the jammer upgrade. Delivery boats, armor upgrade, speed upgrade. Now you notice on the delivery truck, I put bulletproof tires on. I did not put armor on it. Speed upgrade for the boat, no armor upgrade, because I don't care. I'm not going to use them long enough with these missions to worry about it. And the planes, whenever I get a plane, I lobby hop and go and resell it later because I'm not doing any of the plane missions. The best way to sell this product is on the ground doing land missions only, and that goes for any warehouse, whether it's cargo warehouse or it's your hangar business. Always do land sell missions. Never err. They're tedious. They take too long. And it's just a pain in the neck for no reason. But anyway, back to our special cargo. Now, as you can see, all special items sell for $105. That means all the special cargo we have, those two right there, and that one up there, I don't believe is a special cargo. I think it's a regular. It is. And yeah, these are your special cargo types. The eggs over here are special cargo. When you sell a cargo warehouse, those will have to be sold separately. They do not go in the bulk sale. So if I come in here and want to sell all my crates, it's not going to sell those two because they're a specialty item. The missions for them are still pretty much the same, but it's a specialty item. So And what you want to do is every day when you come in to these warehouses, what you need to do is get in the habit of going to each one of your warehouses if you're not a GTA Plus member and send your staff out to source crates. You don't want to source crate yourself. You can if you want to, but if you're in a grind rotation where you're serious about making money and you want to make as much profit as possible, you do not want to be wasting time grinding cargo crates. It's a waste of time. So what you definitely need to do is get in the habit of doing that. Now, if you are a GTA Plus member, it's a no-brainer. Just get your phone out, like so, and then you're going to go down here to Manage Staff, Warehouse, and you see I sent that one out and that one out already. So we're just going to go ahead and send the other 3 warehouses out. There we go. Now they're all sourcing crates, and like I said, each time you do this, they'll bring back 1 to 3 crates, and sometimes a specialty item.
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Let's go check out one of our larger warehouses here. If it decides to load in. There we go. All right, now this is another medium warehouse of ours. And as you can see, it's almost full, but you also notice there's no warehouse technician standing around because we've already sent them out through the phone app to go get crates. Now, this one has 26 crates, and it does have a specialty item, which is a diamond. I wonder where that's sitting at here. We'll walk down through here and see. We see it. I'll bet it's right down here. Oh, crate of cash. Yeah, I don't know. It's around here somewhere. But anyway, it's on the list. And we'll go over here again. Check this out. Truck delivery. And as you can see, if you buy it in one warehouse, it does all of them. So you don't have to go to each cargo warehouse and say, man, I'm going to spend another $230,000 at this warehouse to upgrade this delivery truck. No, it works across all of them. When you upgrade one, all of them get it because you're using the same vehicles, depending on which warehouse. That's what you're going to do with it. Now we'll hop into a quick mission. And I'll show you some of the cell missions that you'll be encountering doing these cells. And let's just go ahead. Now, yeah, see?
You ready to make this sale?
Enter the plane. It gives you 29 minutes. And you know what? We'll fly over here so y'all can see why I don't do the plane. Because it's so tedious. It really is. And if you try to do this in a public session with a plane, you're as good as dead. They're going to be all over you the moment you fly through here trying to deliver cargo, and they're going to shoot that plane down just for the principle of it. Anything in the air is a fair target in GTA. We all know this. And it's been like that for a long time. So, yeah, the second you get into the air with a plane, you're in deep trouble in a public session. So again, invite-only sessions. If you like doing planes and all that stuff, you go right ahead. My advice would be get the truck missions because they're a lot simpler. There's not that much to them. All right. Now, it's wanting you to deliver it to the special drop-off. There's this one. It's way out there. And we can go do that one real quick. That's fine. We're going to go this way. It's not really on a rough way, but that's okay. We're still going to get airborne. And we're going to get out of here. Now, I'm in an invite-only session, so I don't have to worry too much about players bothering me. This plane mission here may not be that bad. I don't know. Or it could be one of those where you land the plane and there's a bunch of people shooting at you and all that good stuff. Again, it's just a headache. The delivery trucks are so much easier because if they are shooting at you, they're just hitting the back of the truck. And once you deliver one of the trucks, and it can be multiple trucks, they just kind of go away and get the next truck. They don't really care. We're going to fly out here real quick and check it out and see exactly what we got to do to deliver this cargo. But I'm betting it's going to be one of those deals where we're going to get down there and then have to shoot the place up. So that's usually how it works. But that's okay. But while we're flying out here, we can take a moment to go ahead and go over most of the businesses in this game pay really well. You have to get yourself a grind rotation going, and I know a lot of people have said, "Oh, just get a sub and grind KO Perico." Well, KO Perico was changed a while back, so where it takes anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour to do setup missions just for the KO Perico, and then you have a 3-hour cooldown time, which is not fun. You can't even do more setup missions during that 3 hours. You've got a 4-hour window that, yeah, see, there's all them guys down there wanting to kill us. So what we're going to do at this event, since it is at an airport, we're going to make our lives a little easier. And we're just going to fly down here, turn it around, and we'll land real quick. We're going to land relatively close. And we're going to hop out down here because we're not even going to worry about getting close enough to deliver that just yet. And we're going to take out everybody down here from a distance that we can.
Eat it, motherfucker!
Good shot.
Oh shit! I got Charlie! I'm gonna kill you, asshole! Ah! You shit stain!
All right.
Run! Rocket! Ah! Kick! Ah!
And this is why you always have your stack of armor stocked up.